There's a big news, our faith and hope. He knows something new with a lugubrious style. It's like trying to penetrate a cluster, but because he's not from here, he projects on him the marvellous. The accent mystified. I am not entirely convinced of the hero status. Can you see it in my face? Questions, you say, spoil the magic. Probes make soufflés flat. They don't come all Kojak when comes round, oh holiness of heart, with some concoction from his Magyar homeland. I say Polish. I smile, but a smile can mask a multitude of feelings. Admire difficult to put into words some short, but if I had to paint a picture, it'd be abstract, opaque, slate green etched in scrolls. Jealousy too extreme. Envy like lies. The very unease with his charm, you might classify it as. I don't trust myself to expand. It would cover across his angst, to mention full head of hair, and rolling R's, and ease on the doorstep. Persuade you there were other motives than sheer gut instinct and selfless care. I've not got a complex. I have no animus to share. I swear I'm an amenable chap, and presume that others are the same, more or less. But her hoisting of him into this kingship on a golden chair, while I'm hovering with a duster in that hallway, trying to peer between her elbow, puts me in a difficult position. I could break my neck. I only know what I know, and that view you might dismiss as partial from my crook, my small window, hip and arm triangle, as he brings his goulash and he shows his chest out of being a jumper, and even my senses are picking up pheromones, my radar's on alert. I would stay anonymous, but he asks, who's your little helper in the back, with a strong Eastern European accent, and she laughs at a pitch I've not heard since the sherry trifle incident the previous Christmas. I react with absolute conviviality, of course, and with a hallway big enough to fit two middle-aged beings, and the bums that come as standard with, an happy there, but I may do with a scowl, and a growl, and the mortgage payer not an elf. We laugh. Afterwards, with casserole dish full of beef and onions bubbling, steam visible but traction its lid, I'm glad I had presence of mind to bring out oven grubs to carry inside. Too hot to handle the gist. Make way for the Pyrex. But he reaches out with burnt hands to take it from me, like a forest ranger would a baby bird out of its nest. She asks then if he used to be a goalkeeper. That Jennings is where that be. How he can withstand a temperature, I've no idea. Perhaps he lifted lots of turnips. She says, what are you suggesting? I say nothing. Ignore. It's a metaphor. You know I don't know what a metaphor is, darling, but I do know there was no sign of the penny. She's cottoned on to snark, and I feel the less a person for it. I choke on the offering he brought, but he puts my cupcakes in the shave, and by way of favour she encourages me to bake a cake. It's what neighbours do, the new arrivals. We care than we take. I have a thin skin. It must be asbestos. I cannot absorb much more of this. Maybe I think too much, need to toughen up, or not read voraciously. For I do know what a metaphor is, and forcing down our throats his steaming casserole so rich is to my mind long. I've missed the trick. I eat and swallow, grin. She can't go, though, goes in for the second helping. She's hungering away and I've never been in my life, and I consider it through while afterwards, for lo, in my opinion, I'm typing my icing. I read, Will's Grace's cook, but I know it's a lie. I'm much better as a stirrer.